Hey guys, it's Brandy. I'm here today to share with you guys my craft room. I'm finally doing a tour video of my new space. It's still not perfect. It's not exactly the way I want it, and it always changes. I always switch up how I store things just to try something different, see if I like it better, all that good stuff. Plus, I'm an addict when it comes to storage. I absolutely love storage, like cute containers and everything. So I've gotten better. I've stopped buying containers and having a bunch laying around the house empty. So thought I would hop on and share with you guys an updated video of my craft room as it is now. So this is the view whenever you first walk in. This used to be my daughter's, first it was my husband's office. Then my daughter was born, and it was his office still for a little bit because she took over my craft room, which I pushed all my craft stuff into our master bedroom, which that video is earlier on my YouTube channel. Definitely check that out if you guys have a small space and you guys are looking for a way to store your stuff. I crammed everything into our master bedroom and it still looked pretty nice. So, and I definitely love the space. I loved having the bed in there because I could just lay all my scrapbook stuff out on the bed while I crafted. So that was fun. But now I got my own room. This was her playroom, and I ended up moving all her toys into her bedroom and making this my craft room. It took me a couple years, but I did do it. I finally decided to do it. My husband's been telling me to do it, but I've just been avoiding it. So let's get started. This is my craft desk, which everything is pretty much the same of what I had in the other room. Like, I kept the same furniture, but it's all in a different configuration. So this is just a piece of melamine board from Home Depot that we cut down, and I put two Walmart bookshelves on both sides of it to hold it, and my husband screwed it into the top. So it's not the most prettiest desk, but it works and it's awesome. And now I have it to where my daughter can craft with me because she loves to make cards and stuff and color. So I can craft here and she'll craft on the other side. So, and then over here, behind the door, I have this shelf here, which will be eventually filled probably with some gems, little jars of gems and glitters and all that stuff. Eventually, we'll see. But right now I got space to grow, so that's always nice, especially for us crafters. In here, this is an old spice rack that I got from a family friend. I've been looking for a spice rack, and this wasn't exactly the way I want the spice rack I wanted, but this works, and it's it is functional, and I decided to go ahead and just get it because it's cute. So, I got sequins up here, and then in here, in some of the spice jars, I have some sequins. So these are some of my sequins that I have. And then it even has like a little drawer down here if I want to store stuff in that. So, and then right here is a shelf that I got at a garage sale. And these are jars from Hobby Lobby, as you can see. And I usually got them when they were on sale. And these used to house all my flowers, but I ended up getting rid of some of my flowers because I wasn't using them as often. Which those might end up coming back into my room because they're just sitting out in the garage right now, so we'll see. But I got puff balls, some flowers, some letters, chipboard letters, some, I was obsessed with some clothespins, decorative clothespins, but I hardly ever use them. But I got 2 jars of those. I got some paper clips because I just joined a paperclip art page. And I hope to make my own paper clips eventually. And then I got some white flowers, which you can always stain these and paint these different colors. You don't have to keep them white. I got some more flowers up here. And then these are little drawer units from Dollar Tree that I got. And I just stacked them and they fit perfectly into this, which is awesome. So I have like little embellishments and bows and gems and bells and all that stuff in there. And then up here, I have a keychain my grandma got me. This was what I wore at my baby shower. Some chipboard letters. Here's like some drinks that we got when we went to Illinois. Alien snot and dog drool. Thought those were funny. Eventually I'll have a picture in this. I got this from Dollar Tree. And then those are 2 Coke bottles from my husband and I's first date. whenever, after we had our daughter. My mom watched her, and we went on a little date. So those are the Coke bottles from our date. This I just got at a garage sale. I still haven't put anything in it. Over here is my punch holder that I got at a garage sale. This is discontinued. It is a Croppin Style Punch Pal. It has 3 different segments. But I've been looking for one of these whenever I first seen it in someone's craft room. And I just wasn't able to find them for a decent price because they're discontinued. My husband, we went to a local garage sale and they had a bunch of punches and everything. So I was looking at those, and my husband happened to spot this hanging up. And he wasn't going to point it out to me, but he figured he better. So he did, and I like flipped out. I was like, oh my gosh, I was like so excited. I made him guard it. No, I guarded it while he went and got money just to make sure that nobody touched it. But it was $15 for all 3 of these. 15 total. So I picked that up at a garage sale, and it holds all my punches, which will probably grow because I love using those, and they're especially nice whenever you have little kids because then they can punch them too. She has a little bit to grow, a little bit to use them, but it'll come in handy when she gets a little older. And then here I have my stencils. I got like them on some rings like this, and I hang them on one of those because I only hang this from like one thing. But yeah, I got all my Tim Holtz stencils and all my other stencils. Oh, and this is a sign that my mom got me, which is awesome. I love that phrase. So cool. And then over here, oh, I almost forgot. My cart right here is from Target, and it houses all my stamps, my cling stamps, and my dies. And if you want to see how I store all my stamps and dies in more detail, check out another video, which I'll try to link it down below, of my stamps and die storage, because people have asked about that, and it's a common question, and this is what I do. But I got some magnets from my sister-in-law from some of my favorite shows. And then over here, sorry, I'm trying not to make you guys sick, but I'm holding the camera. Up here, I have this candy dish that I used at the baby shower. I use this plastic from Walmart. I use it to store all my small rolls of ribbon. I got this unicorn sign from Dollar Tree. It houses my label maker and my other extension for my tripod for my phone. I got gummy worms, which I always snack on these, or peanut M&Ms when I'm crafting. This I'm going to be crafting. It's my daughter's first day of school hat that she made. I'm going to be scrapbooking that. Got all my wood mount stamps that I still have wood mounted up here. That's all I have for wooden stamps, except for the ones that are throughout the room. Over here I have like my labels for my cards and stuff. I have some blending solution. I have some jars over here of just random goodies. I got some trims, some oxides that don't fit in here. These are all of my Tim Holtz stamps, or Tim Holtz ink pads. My other ink pads, and this is a cassette tape holder. Over here is a sign that I made, Queen of the Craft Room. I got the sticker from Joann's, and I got all these little stickers as well from Joann's. And just so you know, this is a detailed craft room tour. So this is where I keep all my paper trimmers and my stamping tools that I use the most. These are some stamps I need to put away yet. My Tim Holtz stamp tool. This is where I keep all my adhesive. This is where all my sequins are. My random sequins. Down here I keep my die cuts in these little photo holders, which I've shared before. Some random die cuts that I have already die cutted out. These are just some random papers and stuff, like memorabilia and stuff, or catalogs from like Tim Holtz. These are just some random embellishments and die cuts and my rolling stamps. Again, these are like random die cuts and stuff that I've got in little bins. Same with this. This is like some paper I cut down for like scrapbook pages, some randomness basically, and some like memorabilia from the zoos and stuff, and stickers. This holds all my Copic markers, my most used stamp tools here, my stamp chamois to clean them off, all my Zig markers, some pictures I'm working on. This I might get rid of, I'm not sure. I'm hoping to get a shelf to sit right here to maybe pop this up so then I can hang stuff on it again. But I did have a bunch of embellishments and stuff like that and charms on it. But I found that since it was right here, I wasn't really using it. You can't really see it, so I put those all away. And I just have it hanging here now. I got some Halloween goodness here. Random embellishments. These are like some adhesives that I use that I keep right here next to my station. And this is like a shoe rack that I got from garage sale. This is my Scrap Buddy that I got, and it's perfect for crops when you go because it keeps your drink off the table, and then you have a little trash can, and this little trash can also has like little pockets that you can put tools in. My friend recommended getting something like this, so I found this and I thought it was cool. Right here, behind here are like my my Bigs dies and some random stamps. And then down here in the drawers, right here, I have some ribbons and some rolling stamps. I'm hoping to find a better solution for my ribbons, or at least have them to where they're displayed so I can actually see them. These are just random die cuts and embellishments and stuff. Like this stuff I cut out for like my daughter's pages because we did a Peppa Pig birthday. She's obsessed with Moana, so I got some Moana in there. Right here is more ribbon. Here's some washi, which this eventually will go into a different rack, which I will share what I'm planning on doing with all my washi. And then down here are distress tools, like all my distress inks, my small inks, my alcohol inks, my distress ink pads, all that good stuff, my archival stuff. Here's all my bling, just random packages of bling. Down here is some random ribbons, little stapler, kind of like office tools in a way. I got these that housed my washi from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna like maybe alter these and maybe put some goodies in it for like Happy Meal. At least that's my plan. This one houses more washi, which eventually this will not be here. Same with this, washi won't be here. Here's some more washi, and there's also some randomness in there. But eventually those won't be there. Down here, and sorry if the lighting isn't that great. I'm trying my best here. So, I got this little stand here to like show off my cards. These are like some Tim Holtz chat books. I got some little heart stickers. These are memorabilia. Down here is my Crop-A-Dile, and also my eyelets are here. This is some chipboard sets that I got, and again these are like cards and like random like goodies in here, so like memorabilia. And then under my desk, which I'm not going to get all the way underneath there, I have, let's try to get you. I have a tote over here with all of my cinch binding, and there's my cinch for all my mini albums. My photo paper is right here with a little container. Down there are all my coloring books and stamping catalogs, like stamp catalogs. A mini album I made for a future baby if we have one, and some chipboard is down there as well. And the Cheerio box and stuff like that I plan on using as well for like embellishments and pages and stuff. So, whew, alright, running out of breath. Alright, so on my desk I have an OttLite, and it has all my tools that I use the most. My foam, my adhesive, my little SD card readers for me to upload my videos. Some Christmas goodies I just have, all my Halloween stuff. that I'm working on and fall stuff. I cleaned up all my scraps and put those away, so those are the ones that I have left out. My Cricut is plugged in and ready to go. My spinning caddy from Michaels is up here with all my tools, markers, and pens and stuff that I use. Down here are all my journaling cards and my envelope punch board. So those are all my journaling cards that I use. Any type of journaling, not just journaling cards. Over here in the bookshelf, I have all of my cling stamps from like my wood stamps that I unmounted. I have them all organized there. And down here. And then all of my stickers, most of my stickers, I have a couple other binders that wouldn't fit, are right here in these binders. And I'm going to probably do another video going in more detail about how I store my stickers. So here's most of my stickers. I also have a couple other binders, and I have another way I store them as well. And then on this wall is not completed. This is what I'm going to eventually do with all my washi. My washi right here, this is in a fingernail polish holder. I ended up getting this for my husband to store all of his little mini, like, his paints that he uses to paint his minis. That he uses for board games, like his Reaper paints and stuff. But he decided to store them in those alcohol ink tins from Tim Holtz. They fit perfectly. So I stole this because he wasn't going to use it, and I'm going to use it for my washi, and I'm going to get probably several more of those and mount them on this wall all the way across here, and put all my washi into that. That way I could see what I have, it's easy to pull out, and it's kind of decorative as well. So, and with me having it in a separate room, I don't have to worry about pet hair so much, because that was one concern I had with it being in our bedroom, because our dog sleeps with us. And our cat and them can roam freely, but now we just have the dog. Sadly, we had to make the decision to put our cat down, so that was rough. But now we just have our dog, but since this is in a separate room, I don't have to worry about him getting pet hair all over everything. And then I got some unicorn lights from Joann's, and I got my daughter's artwork hung up because she wanted to hang it up. She would draw something again, and she's like, okay, put it up. Put it up. She wanted everything up on this little clipboard thing, unicorn lights. So I got some of her artwork up here. So I got her a dinosaur stamp set from Stamps of Life, which I plan on using it as well, but she loved it, so she colored it. And then over here in the corner I have a lamp, and then over here I have like my board that I use to photograph my cards on, and then my tripod, and just a bunch of random boards and stuff like that over there. Up here I have a picture board that I have some of my tags I made, a picture of my husband, and then I have some ribbon, and these two containers, like bits of ribbon from leftover ribbon that I had like a little bit left on a roll or I cut off and stuff. These are some stamps that I have displayed. My little spider a friend made that I used to work with. Very talented lady. These are all of my small stamps, small embossing folders, my Tim Holtz stamps and dies, my magazine stamps, and all my small dies. Here I have some hand punches and some glue sticks and some Nuvo drops. I only have this kind. And then some trims that I got at like a thrift store. Down here I have some like paper kits that I've been working on. My magnet sheets from Home Depot. Some poster board I got from Dollar Tree because it works pretty well with alcohol inks. So I stocked up on those because, you know, with Dollar Tree they run out of stuff as soon as you start liking it. Another paper kit that I have to put away. These are like sticker sheets and some paper kits that I've cut into. And they're in these like little folder things. I got some photo paper and some other paper kits here, a notebook. And then these are all my Gorgeous Girl stamps, the little minis. And then down here is all my paper pads, the 12 by 12, all my 12 by 12 paper, my 8.5 by 11 paper, my paper scraps are in those, contain these things here. You get them from Hobby Lobby. And then these are some of my punches that don't fit in the paper punch holder. And then over here, I have my daughter's die cutting machine, the Sidekick. She's 3 and she loves it. She can use it. I do help her do the sandwich and everything, like with the plates I have right here. But I help her and then she cranks it, so she loves it. I have over here some poster board stickers that I've used on scrapbook pages. Up here I have some puff balls, a flask that I got from a wedding, a Supernatural car my husband got me. I made this back in like high school, and it's got like some foam adhesive and everything in it. This is like where I keep some of my ribbons. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I got my ribbon holder on my desk. My dad and my husband made this. I told them they need to start making this for crafters because a lot of crafters have asked about it and would love to have one. But yeah, it spins and everything, and it actually was mounted up in my old area, and I kept the mounts so just in case we want to remount it. So that might be something in the future. We'll see. I only have so much wall space, and I'm kind of going to be taking it up with my washi, so we'll see. But yeah, this is where I keep some of my ribbon. And then over here is a bookshelf that or a little shelf I got at a garage sale, and I put some zebra duct tape on the sides, and I decorated these with Scrappy Wife, Happy Life, Little B, that was my nickname when I was younger, some 2 punches to decorate it, my Scentsies over here that my sister-in-law got me, I have my rolling stamps over here on this that I got from Tuesday Morning. I believe this is like from Ranger. I got all of my like 4x6 paper pads and the 6x6 and all that good stuff, all the small paper pads over here. And then this I made, I think eventually I might change the wires to dowel rods. That way it doesn't like slope. But this is where I keep some of my stickers and embellishments are on this thing that I decorated. I used a paper kit. I believe it's called I'd Rather Be Crafting. Used that to decorate this, and I used Mod Podge for it. And then my husband made it to where there was holes in these, and then these went across like the wire, and then I got these little hooks like this, and I hang all my stickers and embellishments and all that stuff in them, so I could see and just go through what I have and pick out what I want. So there's that. And then over here I have my Crafty Reasons sign with some of my glitter that I have. Over here is like some cutouts that I've done, like tags and stuff that have to go on a page yet. These are some more ribbons. Right here is my alphabet punch board. This little doohickey I made not too long ago. This is some stamps that I got around here locally, and they're pretty cool. They actually have some of the local, it's like from a local business. So like this one has like a bunch of writing on it, which is really cool. Like that. And then like this Auburn City Hardware. Awesome. I mean, like, I was so excited when I found these because it's like a little bit of history and yet like stamping as well. So I was super excited. This is my scrubbing stamp pad that my grandma found me at an auction. I got some tags in here and some texture paste. In here I have my little picture machine, which I plan on printing out some pictures and putting those little picture frames. And then some more ribbon. This is a alphabet stamp set that my husband got me. right here. It's like a wooden stamp set. Oh, no, I can't shut it. I'll have to shut that later. All these are my embossing folders over here. A little trash can my daughter loves to play with, my tablet, iPad for my Cricut. Over here I have these filled with like some flowers, some more flowers, some envelopes and cards, some foam. These are wood embellishments and some like brads and stuff. These are some big die cuts that won't fit into my little die cutting things. This little doohickey is my fuse tool. Over here is another stamping catalog and my fitness journal, which I've been slacking on. My computer, all of my tech stuff. Over here is mini albums I've made. And then down here is all my vinyl, my wall vinyl, permanent vinyl, and heat transfer vinyl. Here's some random duct tape, little Stampin' Up! Refills, and binder rings, and all that good stuff. Right here, more ribbon, more ribbon. Over here are all my page kits that I get from like Tuesday Morning a lot of times, or Hobby Lobby, and all that. And over here are all my things that I'm like working on yet, and then some of it is just storage. So these are all my scrapbook layouts that I'm selling. This is all of my school stuff that I'm going to be making mini albums for, boy themed mini albums. This one is more heat transfer vinyl, and then this one I believe is Christmas. And then this houses like some old photos that I have. I just recently got this button jar from Walmart to house all my buttons instead of having individual jars with all the different colors. This takes up less space and is still pretty. Plus I like the button on top. These house like little embellishments and stuff, like little like confetti and enamels type stuff. This is all of my stamping storage, like all my envelopes and stuff, and then also some packaging that I can repurpose. I always said I wasn't going to do that, but I started doing it. We'll see if I actually repurpose it. I got all of my stickles here. Some more ribbon, because I ended up getting like a garbage bag full of like ribbon for $5. So that's why I have so much ribbon. A candle, my Stampin' Up! Stampin' Mist. I got some books and stuff, an address book, some erasers, all of my Stampin' Up! Ink pads. My husband got me this Stampin' storage thing, and it fits perfectly in this bookshelf. Up here are all my beads and my charms and metal embellishments and stuff are up in these containers. I have this little jar with my name on it. It's from a wedding. And then some Mod Podge. Up here, up top, I have my microphone and my hole punch. And then these two things I hope to use at like craft fairs and stuff to kind of display my cards. I got some tulle that I got at a garage sale that I hope to make projects with. It's a lot of tulle, so we'll see if I use it all, but it was only like a few bucks. And plus it smells pretty, so I'm not sure if she sprayed it with something, but it smells pretty. This board I made myself, again using the same kit I used for my sticker storage. It's that I'd Rather Be Crafting kit, I believe. And I have it displaying some of the cards that people have made me. Actually, these are the only two cards that people have made me. This one's from Denise Hill. She is awesome. She has her own Facebook group and she has a YouTube channel, so definitely check her out. And then this one is from Sarah from Craftin' and Relaxin'. Her favorite color is blue, and she made me this pretty card as well around 4th of July. So super cute, and I just have to display them. Super nice lady. Definitely check out her channel. She always shares like ideas on how to like reuse things and packaging, and her cards that she makes and hauls, and she's really crafty, so she shares a lot on YouTube. So definitely check her out. And I believe that is pretty much it. This is my daughter's workstation. Oh wait, I got another section. I lied. So yeah, this is my daughter's workstation, and then I got my Big Shot here that I use. And then this is my daughter's craft cart from Target. Again, another rack. And I got all of her crayons, her stamps, her markers, her stickers, her glue, her paper, her coloring books, her coloring crayons, everything on this, so that she can use for crafting. And then over here, I got permanent vinyl, more vinyl, and this thing needs fixed. And then all my embossing powders, an embossing tool, and a Christmas mini album that I made. And then down here, I have just some random like page dividers and random like things here, and then my Easy Press. So that is the end of my tour. Again, I will do a kind of full view. So you got this behind the door. And then that scrapbook page I made. Oh, I didn't show you. There's my Edward cup from when we went to the movies. A rainbow, like sun thing I thought was cute from Dollar Tree. And then a pooping unicorn from Dollar Tree as well, keychain. My daughter loves it. And then a scrapbook page I made of my husband and I. So yeah, this is my room. I'm happy with it. It was definitely hard trying to figure out how to fit everything. I also have some stuff in my closet in our bedroom still, for like all my cards that I make that I sell, the packaging for the cards, all that stuff I kind of keep in there. That way it's away from all the dust and stuff, and it's kind of in a closet. So it's not going to get hair and stuff all over it since I'm selling those. So that stuff's still in my closet in our bedroom. But other than that, everything is in here. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys ever want to see something more in detail, definitely let me know. And if there's anything you want me to see me create, definitely let me know as well. I'm working on Halloween stuff right now and getting ready to start up Christmas. So I'm super excited about that. So I will talk to you guys later, and definitely hit that red subscribe button down below if you would like to see more of my videos, and definitely like this video if you liked watching the video. Give it a thumbs up. Alrighty, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.